Hi, everybody, and welcome to Module 7. So last week you had the opportunity to work with your groups to propose a press release and post that. And in Module 7, we're going to continue on with that work. So during Module 7, I'll place you in the same group. You'll be working with the same classmates, but I'll be posting for you one of the press releases to evaluate. And so if you take a look at my writing here ahead of this video, you'll notice that the Civil Liberties group will examine the economic group's press release. The economic group will examine the public health press release, and the public health group will examine the civil liberties press release. So let's jump over to Module 7. Click on the Modules button and we'll make our way down to Module 7 so that we can go through it together. So the first thing you'll do is to click on the learning pathway as usual so that you can get an overview for what you'll be doing this week. We will be working on the group work as well as some other things this week. So this week is all about the impact of bias and whether or not it's possible to be fair. So those are some things we've been considering throughout the class as we've made it through our ethical dilemmas. Taking a look at the different ethical modes and which ethical mode might potentially make the best situation out of an ethical dilemma, right? In an ethical dilemma, there's really no good answers. They can be negative on both sides. There's plenty of pros and cons to look at, different virtues to examine, and different principles to think about. So we're going to be putting all of this to work as you evaluate the press release. You'll notice there's some required reading for this module, and the different things that you'll be working on, as I said, is you'll continue your work with the group case study, and then also you're going to be working on your ethical toolkit. This is a continuation of what we've been doing, but during Module 7, you're going to be adding some additional information. So it's important that you realize that for the Module 7 ethical toolkit, you will need to make a video and respond to your classmates. And we'll get into some of that detail here in a minute. You'll also notice in Module 7.3 in the Learning Pathways section, it says you'll be submitting the evaluation form. I'll take a look at your evaluation of yourself and make sure to make some comments as to whether or not I think you're on target for your own self-assessment, and then I will be putting a grade for you in the grade book. So go ahead and click the Next button. And this will bring you to the group case study debate a press release. And this is the area in which you will be participating in a discussion with your classmates. You'll be making your own initial post and having a conversation with your classmates. For the Module 7 group work, there is not something you are putting together and posting as one body of work. You will just simply treat this like the other discussion boards in which you'll have a dialogue. So your initial post on Thursday will be looking at that group press release and examining what you thought about it, and then responding to your classmates by Sunday. So it's more similar to the discussion boards we've been doing all term, except you're going to be doing it with your group. So hit the Next button at the bottom, and you'll see that we come to that visualizing your ethical toolkit. And here you have the opportunity to put together all of the work you've done for the entire term. And it gives you an overview of what you created throughout each of the modules. And so now you're going to be finalizing your visual toolkit and assembling the key takeaways all in one place. So you'll notice if you scroll down that there are some instructions on how to assemble all of your smart art work and present it as a final project. And so it'll answer some questions for you. And notice that you will be posting a 2-minute video in which you explain your final design and how you anticipate using it in your profession. And then you will reply to your classmates. And this assignment is 15% of the total grade. So if you forget to post a video, don't make a video, or if you don't respond to your classmates, I'll mark that as incomplete with a note in the grade book, and you'll have to complete any work that you didn't do. So that wraps up what we're going to be going through in Module 7. Have a great week, everybody.